Hello, hello, hello. The final match day is here, and before we go to phase 2, bro, I'm so excited. This has been a fucking blast. It's been a fun 6 months, or I can't. When did I start doing this? It was like 4 months ago, or 5 months ago. I can't remember. It was like February. So, yeah, more or less 4 months. But we're gonna end it off right now here with Winter Third versus Bristol Rovers. What a game! Because if Bristol Rovers lose this, they're not getting top 8. So, can Winter Third ruin the fun? Let's see. And they can! Nishan, Goliard, and Hunzinker. Hunzinker's already up here, gets his 11th. Goliard. Where's Goliard at? Gets his 9th. Goliard. And who's the other one? Nishan. Nishan's like 4 or 5 maybe? Yep. Gets his 6th. Passing all the way up here. And wow, just to spoil the fun, because they're relegated. Winter Third relegated. So they fucked over Bristol Rovers just for the fuck of it. Because look at that. With that being said now, it's over for Bristol Rovers. Their chances are done. They're getting playoff time. Them, Victoria Colon, Enteya, and Rio Ave are all going to the playoffs. Winter Third, Newport County, Degard Forest, and Wigan are all relegated. But damn, alright, so we have our top 8 now. Sturm Graz, Wrexham, Casapia are definitely going to the top 8. It's just a matter of if Lefche can get results or whatnot. But let's see. Enteya versus Degerfors. I'm going for Enteya. Yep. Pilati and Franzoni. Franzoni should be around here. Yep. Gets his 7th. I know Vukojevic is up there somewhere. Vukojevic gets his 15th goal now. Passing Marquez. For now in the top 10 goal scorers, which is pretty good for him on a personal level. And Pilati also gets his 2nd goal. No, that's a 1. Why the fucking team switch on me? Passing Marconi, Weiner, and Handel. Alright, good end of the thing for Enteya. They're in the playoffs. That's good for them. Lecce versus Atlético Nacional. Lecce need to win this if they have any hopes of trying to get into the top 4. I didn't hold them, right? There's nobody I'm missing. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Okay, I'm good. I'm scared that maybe I hold somebody at some point, but no. I'm going for Atletico, unfortunately. No, good win. Gandelman and Pierotti. All right, Pierotti. You get your 7th goal. Wow, that's a great result for them. If everything goes their way, they can get top 4. Gandelman gets his 9th, the Israeli man. Don't tell my fan agent. Passing all these guys. Too low. Gandelman. Bacanal, Carlos. And then Uribe, who gets his 16th. Passing the likes of Aspria, Windass, and Edrada. Wow. Alright, Lecce. Well fucking done. Victoria Colon versus Bahia. This really doesn't matter. I'm going for Bahia. Yep. Boa Santos brace. Hat trick actually. 19, 20, 21. Surely making him the 2nd highest goal scorer behind Arango, even though he's a fake fucker. But whatever. It's a hat trick at the last match day. Trying to get in there, but Munst and Kozuki. They're both on 2, I think. Munst gets his 3rd. Passing all of you. Kozuki. There he is, I just saw him. There we go for him. And they're also in the playoffs. See if they can do anything. Alright, going for Bahia. Really nothing victory. Oh, this is a big game because if you look over here, so Lecce are in there. If Buriram win this, they'll kick out Lecce. So if Buriram tie, Lecce get top 4. Buriram need to win so they don't get. They can't. If a tie would for now put Buriram ahead of Jumbo Hyundai, but you should never rely that Jumbo Hyundai are going to drop points against Wigan. So let's see how it goes. Newport versus Buriram. I'm going Buriram. I think Buriram are better. They tied. Uh-oh. Bisoli and Junker. Junker, Bisoli. Junker's like on 9, right? Yep. Double digits for him. Bisoli gets his 19th. Kamwa gets a brace to ruin the fun. Alright, let's see if that really fucked them over or not. Kamwa right here gets his double digits. I think the first Newport player to get double digits. Congratulations to him. And they didn't look likely because he was on 8, but that brace helped him out. And there we go, Wigan versus Athletic. Athletic, Jumbo Hyundai. They are missing a very important cam though. Lee Sung-woo has to come in to replace him. Cam is that guy. I'm not seeing better cams. On the bright side, they do have this guy back, Kim Tae-hwan. But and he's a good play, but as a backup, Cam is like Jin Tae-ho. Seems like it's gonna be him. Even though they have other people like this guy who are definitely better than, or no, actually no. Well, that's what they got. Let's see what happens. If Wigan can beat Jeonbuk will not qualify. All Jeonbuk needs a tie, and they get top 4. Can they do it? They do. Taeho gets a goal. Taeho, Seong-sub, and Taylor. So it sucks for Buriram. Buriram, you fucked it up. All you had to do was win. Oh wait, let's focus on anything that just happened. Taylor and Seong-sub. Taylor should be around here. Taylor, there he is. 5th goal for him. He was a sorry ass fucking striker, bro. You win 30 games with only 5 goals as a striker? Your ass. Fucking CDM Mateus Uribe is up here in 16. Seong-sub gets his 12th. And then we have a new goal scorer for them also at the very end, which is this guy, what's his name? Taeho. Taeho. Version book. Gets his first goal. Seeing his side get a victory. And they got qualified for top 4. That's it. Let's see how the standings look though, with that result right there. Yeah, look at that. Lecher in there barely just because of the goal difference not helping them out. But look at that. That tie fucked them over. Buriram, y'all fucked it. Y'all are now in the... All you had to do was get a victory against a very mediocre team in Newport County. Fucking sold, bro. Well, you're going to phase 2 at least, so... Damn. But look at teams like Jeonbuk, Hyundai, and Wrexham took advantage of being put back into the tournament. While other teams such as Rio Ave... Wasn't there another team also? They got added? Oh, Casapia. So Casapia, Wrexham, and Jeonbuk took advantage of their second chance. Rio Ave did not. I mean, it's still not over. They could still possibly get a result in the playoffs. So there's still 2 games left before the tournament ends. See what happens. Wrexham versus Casapia. I'm not having any hopes for this game, to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck anymore. Kaka can get that one. And fuck it. You know what? I'm going to have some fun with this. I'm going to put this guy there. J. Rodriguez and Smith, because more your ass as a striker too. Wrexham, do something here. Hey, look at that, they won. J. Rodriguez got a goal. Rodriguez for Wrexham. J. Rodriguez. And Kakake also got a goal. He's like on what, 5? Yep. It's his 6th goal. He's a good goal scorer for Wrexham. But Wrexham did get the victory against Casapia at the very end right there. Maybe did that put them ahead of them on the table for 6th spot? It did. Well done by 1 goal too. That 1 extra goal helped them out. So that should be a little bit better for them when they get paired up against other teams in phase 2. But yikes. And yeah, we have 1 more game to go. Let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna say it real quick just in case something gets fucked up. Alright, Sturm Graz versus Rio Ave. I'm going for Rio Ave. This game doesn't really matter. Yep, Brusai gets that winning goal. Brusai, who I thought was on 5. Maybe not? No, now he's on 5. That being said, we have it now. Obviously this group is going to be the one with the least amount of goal scores because there's 8 less games. But let's see how many got the goals. Yeah, they didn't get to 200. Yeah, they are by hands and far the worst group of goal scoring in the whole tournament. But again, I'm not blaming them though. Like they really had no fucking. They really had no. They had less games, so. All right, let's put this black line right here. All right, we already have our highest goal scorers too. Let's just give them their gold medals. Chicharango gets his gold medal for the highest goal scorer. Boa Santos, made up character, gets the fucking silver medal. And Chedira for Morocco, he gets to keep the third place ahead of Bisoli. And yeah, all right, good shit. I'm just gonna open this real quick. I'm gonna just work on this in just a second. So I'm not gonna close you yet, just because that's right there. Actually, let's do this. Let's go over here. Let's put you down here real quick, because it makes my life a little easier. All right. Right here, that's saved. Phase 1 is done. We can officially go here and add fucking a phase 2 now. Oh my god, this is sick. I can't wait to get into it. Oh my god. All right, but that's it for Matchday for the phase 1 group, and for Matchday 30. Yeah, that's saved. We're good. Exit. There we go. And let's look at how it looks like in the thing. Go to standings. All right. Atlético Nacional, Bahia, Jumbo Hyundai, and Lecce are on the top 4. Congratulations to every single one of them. Buriram you sold. Buriram, Wrexham, Casapia, and Sturm Graz are in the top 8. Congratulations to them. Wrexham just decided to win like their last 4 games and they couldn't have won I'll digress. Bristol Rovers, Entella, Rio Ave, and Victoria Colón are going to the mid-table spots, so that means they're in the playoffs. See which one of them can survive. Winterthur, Newport County, Biggert Forest, and Wigan are all relegated. So, sucks to suck. And you can make the argument that, oh, it's not fair, Carlos, you out of those play. I can literally not make the tournaments properly unless there's 16 teams. 16, 8, so 8, 16, 32, etc. I can't make one with 12. So we're going to make it like that. But with that being said, let's look at see how the highest goal scorers looked. Highest goal scorer was obviously Cristian Chicharango. So he gets the golden ball, followed by Luimo Boas Santos, Guilherme Bisoli, Walid Chedira, Bruno Motta, Mateus Uribe, Adilson Edrada, Dairon Asprilla, Josh Windass, Dejan Vukojevic, João Marquez, Bernard Guiu, Kim Song Sub, Nathan Broadhead, Thailand Duman, Andrin Hunziker, Lee Dongjun, Casper Junker, David Otto, Bobby Kamwa, Tambo, Ricardo Sotil, Thiago Morais, Tommy Lay, and Omri Gandolan. Don't tell my friend, Adrian. And that's it for those ones. Who got the best assists? Kang Song Yun by 5 assists. Well done. It was him, followed up by Mateus Uribe, Leandrino Paez, Robert Zulj, Adilson Edrada, Dairon Asprilla, Otar Kiteishvili, Harrison Biggins, Theo Goliar, Ricardo Sotil, Naomi Girmay Netabay, Tamas Nikitser, Hungarian, Liberato Kakake, Peter Zulj, Josh McEachran, Jeremy Levolant, Thailand Duman, German Campusano, Kim Tae-hyun, Lawrence Ofori, Armin Taranis, Lenhart Munst, Ole Pullman, Owen Moxon, and Omri Gandlin down. And both of them, but obviously not my friend Adrian. So we have a player from Jumbo Hyundai, and we have a player from Atlético Nacional. But who has the best clean sheets? Is it Ospina? It's probably Ospina. No, it's Neil Etheridge. Well done to him. Again, like, no one remembers him. He played at Cardiff when they were in the Premier League. Yeah, like that spiky mohawk haircut. Followed up by David Ospina, Stefanos Capino, Songbom Kyun, Vladimiro Falcone, Danil Kudyakov, Ailton Cardenas, fake fucker, Luke Southwood, Patrick Gilmar Sequeira, Simeone Colombi, Danny Ward, fuck him, Cesara Mista, Jordan Wright, Matvey Igonin, Sam Tickle, and David Richter. Alright, and the best player is obviously Chicharango. We don't have to pretend. Yep, there he is. Cool to see a CDM get so far up on the list too, because Mateus Uribe used to be a really good player for like teams like Club America and Porto. So a lot of people don't remember where he went or know where he went. Well, now you know. He's Atlético Nacional. But that was fun. Great group. Very fun. And phase 1 is officially over. All we have to do now is the playoff. But after the playoff is done, we're good. And that's gonna be really fast. It's gonna be a quick vid. So it's gonna be Bristol and Teatro Victoria. And after that, I'm gonna make another video, and it's just gonna be the draw. So the way it's gonna work, I'll explain it when it happens. But just quick summary, I'm gonna put all the teams that got 8th in one wheel. I'm gonna put all the teams that got 7th, and each group will have 2 people who got 5th, 2 people who got 6th, 2 people who got 7th, 2 people who got 8th. That makes 8, plus the 2 people who got in the playoffs, who got in through the playoff system. So that way the groups are nice and balanced. That'll be phase 2. Phase 3 will be only the top 4 teams, and then from that we'll get to the all fun tournament, where all the teams that are left will be gone put into like a bracket system type shit. So we'll see how that one goes. Or not bracket system, but they'll go into like groups of 4 in the Champions League kind of style. Top 2 teams go, and the bottom 2 get eliminated. It's gonna be a cutthroat for everybody, but we'll see what happens. I just gotta put all these into the table, and we're good. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys for the playoff.